another pregnancy update video. The last time I made a video, I was 13 weeks pregnant, I believe, so just coming out of the first trimester. Now I'm in my second trimester and I'm 16 weeks pregnant right now. So it's been a few weeks and oh my gosh, I am feeling so good. I feel awesome and I'm so excited to be able to say that and to be able to talk about that. In my last video, I had a really hard first trimester. So my last video, I was not feeling good. I was blue. I was moody. Now, I find in a lot of different ways I'm doing a lot better. So I want to talk about the same categories that I did last time, starting with, I guess, bodily symptoms I think I started with last time. So this one, I have not been sick since that video because of the pregnancy, but over the Christmas holidays and New Year's we did come down with the stomach flu in our house, and so that was pretty bad. All three of us, Steve, Rhys, and I, were throwing up, and it was not good. And having the stomach flu is bad enough, but having the stomach flu when you're pregnant is really, really bad. And it's also really stressful because I swear over the 4 days that I was really sick, I probably had 100 calories or less per day. I couldn't take my prenatals and keep them down. I could barely keep fluids down. So that was kind of stressful because I was worried about the baby and the baby not getting enough nutrients. But as soon as I started feeling better, I was able to eat my smoothies, eat my salads, load myself up with nutrients again, take my vitamins, and I'm feeling really good today. It's been a couple days since we've had our like sick symptoms, so I feel great again, and I love that. I'm super happy about that. I haven't been nauseous, besides of course the stomach flu. A body symptom I have been having though is I keep getting really dizzy. This happened with me when I was pregnant with Rhys around the same time. Until the end of my pregnancy, I would get dizzy almost every single day. And so that's how I'm feeling now. It happens multiple times a day, and it tends to happen when I stand for too long or sit for too long. So I have to keep a pretty even balance of getting up and sitting down. So it's kind of hard, but I just try to keep lots of water and snacks on me, get up when I need to, sit down when I need to. I've been trying to kind of maintain it the best I can though, because I really don't want to actually faint. I have Rhys home alone with me. That always scares me. That would happen to me when I was pregnant with Rhys, but I had other people around that would like take care of me, and I didn't have to worry about taking care of a small child. So I haven't like fully blacked out yet. I just get really dizzy, see black, I see black spots. I can't hear anything, can't see anything. And I just kind of have to go on all fours when it happens. And it's really hard to breathe. But I have very low iron, and I also have very low blood pressure, so that can make you dizzy. Eating lots of fruit too. I find that if I'm starting to feel dizzy, if I just even have a couple bites of an apple or some strawberries, immediately my brain is like, whoa. It kind of wakes me up and makes me feel better. So that's kind of how I'm dealing with it. But I've been through this before with my last pregnancy. I know it's going to be like this for this pregnancy, so I'm just getting used to it and remembering the things that I need to do to keep myself from actually fainting when I get dizzy. So that's probably like the only negative symptom I'm having right now, because I'm feeling pretty good. I get headaches every now and then, but I'm doing well at managing them. My energy is pretty good. I do need to start going to bed earlier though, because I know that even if I have the energy, my body needs the extra sleep to grow this baby. And that's always a challenge for me because I like to get things done at night, but I really do need to try to get to bed probably an hour earlier than I am right now. But we're working on that. Trying to commit to that. I can feel that my belly is growing, my clothes are feeling tighter and tighter, as to be expected. I've also been finding my skin is really, really dry. It's also winter, but even more so. The baby is just sucking the moisture from me. So I've been trying to put a lot of body oil and body lotions on, especially on my stomach and my boobs, to prevent from stretch marks, because you don't want to let those areas dry out. So that's what I've been doing. My hair has been growing super fast, and my nails, so that's a bonus. So yeah, bodily wise, I think I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good, and that's why I love the second trimester, because it kind of replenishes you in all the mental and physical ways that you need to be able to get through those last few months at the end of the pregnancy that go back to being really strenuous and hard on your body. So I'm just trying to savor this and to get excited and to embrace the beauty of pregnancy and the beauty of creating new life and this baby. And I'm getting really excited. We've been looking at baby names a ton and like nursery themes and all that kind of stuff. So now my mental symptoms, my mental health, my mind space is the next category I want to talk about. And I'm doing better. I'm definitely not feeling as moody and as blue, but I am still feeling I'm snappy. I feel like it's okay though, because most of the day I do pretty well, but I am definitely more irritated by things that would maybe only irritate me a little bit or not even irritate me. And getting more annoyed at things. I'm trying to get control of that, but it's definitely been better than like a few weeks ago, because I'm feeling so much better that I just feel good all day. So my mood, I find every day is I'm getting a little bit more uplifted every single day, and so that's really good, because it's not fun feeling like sad and moody all the time. And so I'm definitely not feeling like that. I'm more so just have like the irrational kind of snappy mood swing thing that happens when you're pregnant, but I'm trying to manage it and trying to recognize it when I feel like I'm gonna like snap or nag about something. I'm trying to like tone myself down before and talk myself down a little bit, and just trying to focus on the things that make me happy these days, to keep the happiness and the glowiness, and to keep excited and positive. So that's something I've been working on. So I'd say mentally, I think I'm doing pretty good. Definitely doing better than my last video. And now I can't remember the third category I talked about. Maybe I talked about appointments. I think that's what I talked about. I had an appointment a week and a half ago, and that was my first appointment with my OB that will be delivering Rhys, because it's taken a while to get in to see this OB, because I only saw her last week and now I'm 16 weeks. So I saw her 15 weeks, I guess. And she did deliver Rhys for me, but I haven't seen her since like my follow-up appointment after my C-section a year and a half ago. So we talked about having a VBAC, vaginal birth after cesarean, and it looks like my chances are pretty good of having a successful one. Of course, I think it's 70% of VBACs like go through and you end up having vaginal after cesarean, and then of course there's 30% that end up going back and having an emergency C-section in the end. So we talked about what kind of things, why I would have to get emergency C-section again, and the risks and all that kind of stuff involved in the VBAC, but my chances are pretty good, and we're gonna try, and she's on board, so that's good. I will talk about that as we get closer, because we're still pretty far away from birth. But that was kind of what the appointment was. We got the heart rate again, and it had been 165 up until that appointment. It was down to 143. So their heart rate's starting to slow as they get bigger. Yeah, so as we get closer, I'll talk more about the VBAC and our birth plan and all that kind of stuff. But she's super positive and she's super awesome, and she's gonna try to do everything to help me get to having vaginal birth with this one, because I really don't want to have to get another C-section. That's just, if I had to I would, but that's just not something that I want to choose to do for this one. I really didn't have a good experience with it, so we are going to try this out. Oh, and I got weight. My last appointment I was 117, so I've gained 7 pounds, and that is right on like the weight gain chart that they give you, that you, I guess for me, for my body type and everything, that I'm supposed to be gaining. When I first saw 117, I was like, oh my gosh, I've gained 7 pounds. And I realized, okay, but I'm 15 weeks pregnant, and like it matched up with how much I was supposed to be gaining. But it's always hard seeing that, because you're like, you know you need to gain weight for the baby, but at the same time you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gaining weight. I'm trying to eat super healthy and give the baby the nutrients they need right now. So I'm thinking about doing a video like that, or maybe a couple of videos, because lately I've been waking up every morning and having a smoothie, and then in the afternoon I have a salad, and they're always different. I know sometimes it can be hard. You want to eat those foods, but it can be hard to think of ideas of how to like make them taste good and options. So I've kind of gotten into a really good routine of having the same smoothie and the same salad for 2 days, and then switching it up like every 2 days, just so I don't get bored of it. So basically in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we should find out the gender of this baby. So that's kind of crazy. But my thoughts right now, I think that it's a boy, and Steve thinks it's a boy again too. So if it is a girl, I will be completely blown away. It'll be the biggest surprise ever. I'll be totally shocked because I'm 99% sure that it's a boy. I just have had these feelings, I've had these dreams. So if I'm wrong, it's gonna be crazy. Oh, and continuing with the OB appointment, we also talked about my ovarian cysts that I had mentioned they found in my last video. And so those I was kind of worried about, and we were measuring them to make sure they weren't growing, and she said that they haven't grown, that the cysts haven't grown, and that the type that they are actually helping the pregnancy. They're releasing more hormones, so it actually helps the baby or helps the pregnancy, and it's kind of a good thing. And then they will go away on their own while I'm pregnant, I believe, is from what I understood from what she was saying. So I guess they're a good thing right now. So that's good. Now I'm like not even thinking about them, not even worried about them. Anyway, moving on to products and items, I guess. What I've been using almost every day right now is Beauty Counter's body oil. I've been spraying it on my boobs and my belly and my butt. Every time I get out of the bath, I put that all over, and that's been helping like keep me really moisturized, and it's making me feel like my skin is more like stretchy. So I'm feeling like my skin is moist and is able to stretch right now. And today I bought a double folding stroller because we never had a double folding stroller travel system thing that you click the car seat into, and all that stuff. But I think that I'm gonna do a different video and talk about that stroller because I was looking for videos like that when I was looking for a stroller because I didn't know what to buy. So I might do a video just for that. So that's kind of it. As this pregnancy goes on and I start using more like pregnancy products, I'm gonna like start writing it down in my phone, and then I'll actually like show you the products probably in the next video, because I like to see that and see what people are using. But right now I'm not using much different than what I normally would be, so this category will get bigger. So now I guess I will show you a belly shot of my bump. Okay, these pants aren't the best pants for this, so I'm just gonna roll them down because they kind of cut me off halfway anyway. But this is, oh, I'm against a black background. Okay, we'll go like this. This is what my 16-week belly looks like right now, mid-afternoon. It feels like it's so big in the evenings, but it kind of stays this size all day, and then in the evening I'm like, holy crap, I feel like I am 7 months pregnant. But that's just what happens at night, I guess. But yeah, and then without a shirt, this is my little belly. So it's coming along. That's it for this pregnancy update. The next time I do an update will probably be in 2 or 3 weeks when I'm either 18 or 19 weeks pregnant. I'll do another update, show you guys some products that I'm using and that I've bought. So if you want to see more videos like this about our family and this pregnancy and babies and stuff like that, then subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in our next video. Thanks.